Hey everyone, and welcome to another video of Through the Fire. All right, y'all, get in here. Get in here. As MJ says, get in here, get in here, get in here, get in here. So, I don't know if many of you guys are tuned into my Sunday sermon videos, but I am going to reference a point that I made in the Sunday sermon, one of my Sunday sermon videos. And I honestly believe it was my last Sunday sermon video, which I am dropping more soon. Stay tuned. But in the video in which I am referring to, I stated that I was going through my Job phase, right? Y'all, it was confirmed. I was definitely going through my Job phase. And I say was because that's past tense. And I'm claiming it already because God told me it was past tense. It's now past tense, okay? So, y'all, I have officially lost everything. The only thing that I had from my life basically was my car. That was the last little piece of my life prior to the fire that I had. And on July 28th, July 28th, 2023, I totaled my car. My car was totaled. I had gotten into an accident, and actually it was on my way home from my self-love date in Alexandria at Chart House. I was on my way home, and I was behind a car, and we were approaching a light, and as we were approaching the light had turned yellow. She sped up, and then she hesitated, and then she slammed on brakes. Well, I thought she was going through the light, and when she slammed on brakes, she kind of kicked up some, dust and things, and so I didn't see her stopping in enough time for me to stop, or enough time for me to avoid hitting her. And so I ran smack into the back of her. Not smack into the back of her, because I kind of, maneuvered the car so that it only hit her passenger side bumper and messed her passenger side bumper up. Airbags deployed on my end. The car was totaled. So, and I had to take a week off from Through the Fire because I had to process in my own way. The day it happened, I had this very nonchalant energy around it. It was just like, okay, it is what it is. Like, I'm not really necessarily concerned. Like, it's like, okay, whatever. It's just whatever. It happened. You know what I'm saying? Accidents happen. And that's how I felt. Like, I wasn't upset. I wasn't mad. I really didn't feel a way. And the accident happened at 5:55. Now, if you know anything about numerology, you know that 5 is a chaotic energy. But 5 is also an energy that is all about change and shifts. And that's basically what happened. The accident happened at 5:55, and it shifted my atmosphere. And when I say it was a shift in my atmosphere, it was like that was the last thing that had to go from my life prior to the fire. God said that He wanted me to bring in everything brand new into this new life. And so He knew I wasn't going to part ways with that car. But the car had so many different symbolic meanings to me. And it brought different memories about. And God was like, it's time to let certain things go. And like I said, the car was the last thing that had to go. So you can imagine I'm in this place where I'm like, okay, lost my house. And I said it that night too, when I was talking to my mom. I was like, Mom, like I've officially lost everything. Like I've lost my house, I lost my car, I lost everything. I have been settled in that Job phase. And it also gave me encouragement because there's nothing else for me to lose. You know what I'm saying? It's only up from here, right? And so I took a pause, for real. Like I really took a pause. I stepped back for a moment, and I had to process things. But it really didn't hit me until I signed over the title to the insurance company to, you know, finalize everything. When I signed the title over, it was like super symbolic because that was like me finalizing the end of my past, and me walking into my brand new life, my brand new beginning. And that's when it hit me. I was on my way home, and God was like, you're cleared, you know, you're ready, you know, we're good. And as I said, that 7:07 was on the timer for this video. But y'all, God just like really said, and He confirmed, He was like, yes, you were in your Job phase, and I had to take everything from you. But I wanted to, most importantly, I wanted you to know that you passed so many tests. You have been chastised. You have had everything taken from you. You have had moments where you didn't know where left or right was. You've had literally the last little bit of what you knew ripped apart, you know, ripped away from you. And so now it is time for your rebirth. It is time for your new beginning. And it is time for you to finally exit out of this Job phase. And what was also symbolic for me, as I was processing everything, after signing over the title to the insurance company, I had to sign over the title in my maiden name. And so that just kind of put like the icing on the cake. Like that was like the dot on that T, the I. It was like, that was the final piece of me signing over like my old life. I don't go by my maiden name, you know what I'm saying, anymore. So it was like, yes, you are finally officially letting go of your past life. Now, just because I signed my maiden name and I'm keeping, you know, my married name for however long until somebody else changes it again, that doesn't mean that I'm harboring the marriage or anything before the fire. Literally everything before the fire has been destroyed, has been let go, has been released. And I am in such a wonderful place. I am in such a beautiful place. I am happy. I am fulfilled. I am motivated. And I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, what is ahead. Speaking of which, I didn't want to complete this video and do this video without having a happy ending to the story. So my happy ending to the story is I purchased a new vehicle. I purchased a vehicle that I have been wanting, and when I say wanting, I've been talking about this. I've not been talking about anything else up until recently when I was starting, to search. I was looking for different options. But for the past 3 years, since that car, my Sonata, flooded, because it was in a flood, y'all. I was ready to let it go then. It flooded 3 years ago, and I had test driven a Hyundai Palisade, and I had fallen in love with the Palisade. And I was so determined. I was like, y'all, I have to get me a Hyundai Palisade. And I was super determined. Now, I'm not going to hold you. I looked at Kia Tellurides. I looked at Audis. I looked at Range Rovers. I looked at, I even looked at an Alfa Romeo, y'all. And I did my research on maintenance and everything. And God just kept coming back to saying, go get what you wanted. My ancestors was like, girl, we cleared so much for you. Go get what your heart desires. And so that's what I did. I went and I got my Hyundai Palisade today. So everything came full circle. My new beginning has begun. And I mark July 28th as the official end of my Job phase. And I cannot begin to tell you how ecstatic I am. So much has been transpiring. You're gonna see this dress because this is, like I said, I bought my car today, and on my way home from purchasing the car, I went to check on my house. So you are gonna see this dress and me in the truck. Yeah, you're gonna see this dress and me in the truck. Not the next video, but the video after the next video. So it's like episode 28 or 29. I think it's episode, either 28 or 29. So y'all know that this, I took a hiatus, but I felt like this needed to come before all the other videos. So yeah. But y'all, I am super ecstatic about life. Y'all knew I've been ecstatic about rebuilding, but when I tell y'all I'm rebuilding in its entirety, I am literally rebuilding in its entirety. And I just want to share a song real quick that I kept singing through this whole process. It goes, you can't hurry God, no, 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 you just gotta wait. You've gotta trust and give him time, no matter how long it takes. He's a God that you can't hurry, he'll be there, don't you worry. He may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. And one of the verses says, Job was sick so long that the flesh fell from his bones. All his cattle and children, everything he had was gone. He said, you put this affliction upon me. Come on, Lord, see about me. He may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. I'm here to tell y'all, I am a living witness. God is going to push through on time. It's not your time, it's on time, okay? And another thing that I want to leave y'all with, and I'll probably reiterate this in a Sunday sermon because y'all already know this is my testimony, so it's got to be a Sunday sermon. God and my ancestors really tested me. They tested my patience to the utmost, okay? That's why it took 6 months for me to get what I needed for the house and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? But it took the utmost patience. But not only was my patience tested, most importantly, my faith was tested. And me being unwavering in my faith is why God brought everything through the way he did for me. And I'm so extremely happy and grateful. All right, y'all. This has been a long enough video. I really do appreciate y'all for kicking it with me, staying tuned, and just being here. I promise y'all the next, I think it's 3 or 4 videos that I have already recorded, ready to go, uploaded, and ready for me to set the date for them. They ain't even like 6 minutes long. So this video is going to be the longest video for about a month. Okay? So again, thank you guys. I appreciate your love, your support, your prayers. Y'all, I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be good. I'm great. I am all right. I'm wonderful. God has me. Okay? God has me. And when I say God has me, I don't have to worry about anybody else having my back or anything like that. So all right, y'all. That's the end of this installment of Through the Fire. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please share if you care. Let somebody in on, you know what I'm saying, somebody seeing somebody else's testimony and letting everybody know that, you know, God is real. Your ancestors are working on your behalf, and all you got to do is stay prayed up and steadfast. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Bye.